Hey everyone! So, this next story is one of my favorite stories. It's called Ruby Finds a Worry. Ruby Finds a Worry. And before I start reading this one, I really like this book because it opens up a discussion at a level that the kids can comprehend. And an activity that I like to do with this book is by having the children draw their worries. And so this is Ruby's worry down here at the bottom. And I like to have the kids draw out their worry so that we can see it. Because even though they may be 2 years old, 3, 4, 5, 6, however old they are, they still have worries, and things that may frustrate them or make them sad or scared. And so this opens up a conversation for the children. So I love it. So the title is Ruby Finds a Worry. Oh, and as you guys can see, boom, I got my puff balls just like Ruby, y'all. And she's wearing a blue polka dot dress. I got my blue polka dot dress on today, you guys. So I hope you all enjoy this story. Here we go. Ruby finds a worry. Ruby loved being Ruby. She loved to swing up high. And she loved to explore wild, far away places. Sometimes she even went all the way to the very bottom of the garden. Ruby was perfectly happy. Until one day, she discovered a worry. It wasn't a very big worry. It's not very big, She discovered it, but it's still pretty small. In fact, it was so small that at first, Ruby hardly noticed it. But then the worry started to grow. Each day, it got a little bigger. Y'all see it? One day it's this size, this small, and it's getting bigger and bigger. Uh-oh. It just wouldn't leave her alone. It was there at breakfast, staring at her over the cereal box. And it was still there at night when she brushed her teeth. Uh-oh. Y'all look at Ruby. She doesn't look too happy. Her worry is bothering her. The funny thing was that no one else could see Ruby's worry. Not even her teacher. Uh-oh. So Ruby pretended that she couldn't see it either. She's trying to ignore her worry because no one else can see it. She tried to carry on as if everything was normal, but it just wasn't. The worry was always there, stopping her from doing the things that she loved. Does she look happy, you guys? She doesn't look very happy, does she? Ruby wondered if the worry would ever go away. What if it didn't? What if it stayed with her forever? Ruby didn't realize it, but she was doing the worst thing you can ever do with a worry. She was worrying about it. Oh no. Now the worry was enormous. Look at how big it is. It got bigger and bigger and bigger. It could barely fit in the kitchen at dinner time. It filled up half the school bus. And it took up whole rows in the movie theater. Oh no. The worry became the only thing that Ruby could think about. and it seemed like she would never be happy again. She can't even enjoy the movies because her worry is so enormous. Then, one day, something unexpected happened. What's that? Ruby noticed a boy sitting alone at the park. He looked how she felt. Sad. There he is. He looks sad. She noticed that he looked sad because he looked how she felt, which was sad. And then she noticed something else, something hovering next to him. Could it be? A worry. He had his own worry that was making him sad. It was. Ruby realized that she wasn't the only person with a worry after all. Other people had them too. Look, the boy has a worry. Another kid has a worry. Even the teacher has a worry. I'm just kidding, guys. She asked the boy what was on his mind. And as he told her, the strangest thing happened. His worry began to shrink. There it is, getting smaller as he's talking about it. As he's talking to Ruby about his worry, it's getting smaller. Then, Ruby did the best thing you can ever do if you have a worry. She talked about it. She talked about her worry. That's the best thing you can do. As the words tumbled out, Ruby's worry began to shrink until it was barely there at all. There it is, getting smaller and smaller and smaller, friends. Soon, both of their worries were gone. Yay! Both of their worries were gone. Finally, Ruby felt like herself again. Of course, that wasn't the last time she ever had a worry. Everyone gets them from time to time. But now that she knew how to get rid of them, they never hung out for long. The end. Wow, guys, I love this story so much. And I want us to talk about what we learned from Ruby's story. So she had a worry right here that she discovered one day. And she never talked about her worry because she felt like other people couldn't see it. But one day, when she noticed that someone else had the same feelings as her, she noticed their worry. And she realized that everyone has a worry. And sometimes our worries are different. We all have different things that we worry about. But Ruby learned that when she talked about her worry, it went away. So it's important for us to use our words and express to our parents, our friends, and our teachers how we feel when we have a worry. That way we can get rid of it. What I want my friends to do is get you a crayon and a piece of paper, and I want you to draw your worry. Draw your worry for your parents and for me. And then tell your mommy and daddy what might be worrying you. If you don't have a worry, that's great. But you can also try asking your mom and dad if they have a worry and let them talk to you about how they feel. I hope you guys enjoyed the story.